Who do we have? We have the Yeomans, who are pretty fast. They look like mini Orions. They're kind of cool in that regard, but they do plenty of damage and in chains, so you want to make sure that your commandos can output a lot of damage, because they will do a lot of damage very fast too, as you can see pretty easily there. But when you can do AoE damage on them, like if you have wide paradigm selected, then you're really good to go in that regard. So there you go. Took out the last Yeoman there. Not that tough of a fight. But the good thing about fighting in here, ooh, we got a superconductor and some pretty good materials there. But the pretty cool thing about fighting here is that you're going to get a ton of cash, which we need. See, that 1,000 gil will count for 100 casino coins. So if we end up going back and buying that fragment by the end of this, I'd be pretty elated to be able to do that, because I'd love to get to 150 to get that extra strength and magic boost. But if we don't, then we don't. That's just what it is here. Let's grab this platform up here, continue exploring. Oh, beautiful. We're slowly filling out this map. This map has about 3 or 4 tiers, if I remember correctly. I thought it was going to fall through the floor there. That could have been horrible. And we have ourselves another kind of enemy here. I think these guys are the Plura. You got the Panapodas, and you have the Plustins, which are basically just more monster variants that aren't really that bad, but they do debuff you, and that's some pretty crazy stuff there. But as you can see, we're outputting damage at a high rate, so it shouldn't be that large of an issue for us, considering they are pretty pushovery. They're probably the most pushovery monsters in this area, and we captured the Pantapoda. So that's great, man. That's good to go. I think we got some more level 4 materials. Let's actually just check that out for our current chocobo here. That'd be great if we did. Nope, we did not. Okay. So maybe those are level 3 materials, and I'm just sort of kidding myself here. So what are we going to do here? Oh, I do want to hop up to this platform here just right now, because I do want to explore all this area. That would be nice. And you know what? This is getting us over to the other platform, so we might as well just do that while we can to grab this item, since it is a possibility for us to do. So I might as well just continue filling out as much of the area as we possibly can. As you can see, got this nice little floating object here. This reminds me a lot of the Devil May Cry levels that we were experiencing in the DMC LP that we have. We got ourselves a Shaman's Mark, which is a piece of equipment. I'm guessing it has something to do with magic. I'm not too worried about it, because I don't think I'll be using it much. And of course, we're getting tons and tons of frame rate, which sucks, because this level is just a bunch of moving parts. But that's something you have to deal with here, especially with an outdated Xbox console. This thing is just about as old as it gets. So I want this area. Oh, okay. Let's attack this guy here. See what we have. I don't remember. Ah, yes. Okay, the Magnumer. Okay, this guy is basically pretty much like every Lobo we've seen, but he does some AoE damage, as you can see there with the lightning. And I'm guessing the Accursed Breath will debuff as well as poison if it hits you. But then again, it could be anything right now. And as you can see, the combo of the debuff and the lightning just completely destroyed our Ravager there. So you want to make sure you do tons of damage. And unfortunately, Sarah's imperiled, so hopefully I don't get hit with any lightning. That would be horrible. Storm Conduction. Oh, we killed him just before it went off. That was very good of us there. Okay, perfect. Got ourselves a 5-star in that fight. But once again, we have another monster in our bestiary, so that is pretty darn awesome. Alright, I want to hop on this. Hopefully this doesn't end up killing me. I do want to get to the other side of this area. Whew, that was close. I'm going to count that one as a very close call. We got ourselves the map, finally. Okay, so as you can see here... Oopsies. I keep hitting select like I want to pause, but obviously that is not the case. We've explored 33% of this area, so that is pretty cool. Want to make sure that we hop all around this area. We've pretty much done everything we need to do, but the thing is, to get 100% exploration, you need to get really close to the waypoint that'll launch you to the end of the game, and we quite just don't want to do that right now. Obviously, we don't want to go ahead and beat the game, so, well, not quite yet, I should say. But I do want to... Oh, that was close. I do want to hop on that eventually, so you know what? I'm just going to go back across here and start this next fight area, because I think it'll be important, so might as well... Oh, that is not... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, I do want to explore as much as I can, as I said before. Make sure we take out these Pantapodas. They're pretty easy. I love these fights, though, because the monsters get pretty tough. The guidebook that I have recommends that you're around... I think it is 2,000 HP at your lowest with Noel and 3,000 with Sarah, something to that effect. But man, that would make the fights completely ridiculous. But if you were going to speedrun the game and like try to optimize and go as fast as you can, like that is pretty much what you're looking with here, or what you're looking for here. So that was good. Want to make sure we could do that. Does this thing switch over? Probably not. Okay, I did want to get that exploration. That was very, very close. I'm not sure if I want to try that again here. What are we... Oh, we're missing this guy too. No? Wait, what are we... Map. Map. Okay, so we've done everything here. I do need to go back, I think. I want to explore this stuff down here, but I don't think we can get to this area yet. And I think if we fall, we end up starting back out at the last cactuar point. So I think... Yeah, I think that's right. So let's go back this way and go back and continue to where we were going in the first place. And then we'll come back and finish off the exploration as we see fit here. What do we have there? Yeah, I've fought you guys before. They are nothing new, so not too worried about that currently. Oh, shit. Oh, well. Kind of saw that one coming, right? I probably should have... Oh, did I interact with the right cactuar? I think I did, so I think we're we're right back to where we were. There was no punishment for that, which is nice. But we are going to wait so we can go and fight this next monster. Might as well introduce the next boss that we're fighting. The boss that we're fighting is twofold. You have two elemental beings, one being a fire being, one being an ice being, and one of them is obviously weak to fire and absorbs ice, and the other vice versa. So what you have to do is actually get them both close to death, as one will revive the other, and then you won't be able to 5-star the mission for an achievement. So you want to make sure that you can do that as quick as possible. You want to get them close and then kill them both relatively at the same time. So you start off with Relentless Assault, obviously, and then you work from there. But I'll let the cutscene run out.
No, stop. You must not go this way. The goddess cannot be killed.
I just heard Yule inside my head.
Yeah, I did too. She said something about not killing the goddess, right?
Yeah. What did she mean?
So as you can see, we have our boss fight here. We have the two giraffe-type beings here. We're actually going to start out with a Libra scope here, one of our 4. And what we're going to try to do is take out Amphis first, see if we can get the stagger bar up a little bit. Maybe, possibly, our Ravager here is going to be taking a lot of damage, which is unfortunate to him. But obviously, we're going to try to get this chain as high as we can, and then go for the stagger, and then eventually the kill. But what we're going to do is try to get you as close as possible to death, and then we'll see what happens after that. But the commando, your Cerberus attack, does a lot here. It'll get you pretty close to where you need to be, and then you can sort of take it from there. Shit. Alright, that's way too close. Way too close. Alright, switch back to the Luvulite here, and then we're going to go back and do our best to stay alive here. I'm actually going to switch to Hermetic Stab. Oh! I wanted to actually heal the Chocobo. I hate how the game sort of auto does all that garbage. Anyways, let's see if we can debuff it a little bit here. Alright, good. Switch. Yeah, as you can see, it goes back to split, and then it goes to save its member there. Unfortunately, that's what we're dealing with, and I don't think we can kill it. Actually, we'll get the battery here. Please work, dude. Ton of damage. Oh, please. Get him. Oh, no. Ah, that was so close. Alright, well, nonetheless, we'll just see what we can do about getting this guy close to stagger again. We might not have 5-starred the fight, because we had to go out and kill you. So I might have to go back and do that later if I want the achievement. That was just for my own personal game. But either way, we beat the boss, which is nice. Come on. Oh, we got the 5 stars. Yes, I got the achievement as well. You'll see that a little bit later. As you can see, the battle duration was 4 minutes under. I kind of got a little nervous there. I thought the game made you go really, really fast. But either way, we defeated these guys. We got the nice achievement. And of course, you'll see we got 2 Scarletites, which is nice.
I can't hear Yule anymore. What about you, Noel?
No. Nothing. Not anymore. I wonder if it was Caius' doing. A trick to slow us down.
Look!
The blocks have changed position.
Looks like we can cross.
Looks like.
As I was going to say, we got ourselves a fragment on top of that. In Academia 500 AF, the powers of chaos have wreaked havoc on the city's walkways, as you heard before. Basically changed this between red and green, and there we go, we got our 8,000, our fragment there. What it does is it changes from red to green, and it changes how these platforms will change. It will change how they move, among other things here. And let's see, let's actually cross this way since this thing isn't moving. And then should we? Where does this go? I think it actually just stops everything, which is kind of interesting, I guess. I do want to go... Do I want to go to the next platform over here? What is over this way that I don't remember? Whatever. We will go and continue forward. We actually have to switch this block back so the platforms to our right will start changing. So that will be very important here. We're going to change this Chaos Crystal to blue, which is a very nice aqua blue. Not really exactly a blue. It's kind of like a greenish blue, but here we go. Now we'll be able to climb these steps and continue through. I think you actually have to wait for these steps to swing around or until the next thing comes over and flips to us here, maybe? No, not down this way. So we're gonna wait one more time here. Does this actually change to how we want it to change? It would be nice to know that. I don't actually think so. So let's go back this way and continue on. I think we had to continue to the west in the first place. Hopefully this thing doesn't switch on us here. I don't think it does, but I think we need to reroute how we were doing things here. Alrighty, let's try this thingy-mabob again and see what we can do. I knew you had to change that to blue. I know that for a fact. How does this change over? That doesn't change how I want it to change. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Let's try to double back and go all the way to our left. Maybe that is going to start changing platforms over there, the far way where we couldn't reach it before. Maybe that's what I'm thinking is the right answer here. So this is just about as puzzly as it gets for this end game, which is kind of good, kind of not, depending on what you're going for here. So that's one thing you might want to think about. Okay, so this will allow us to trek across, if you will, and continue on our way, I believe. Alright, well, might as well fight you again. You weren't too tough in the first place, Mr. Magnum. Now that we know a little bit more about you, we can do more damage to you. Just so nice. I love getting Libra on the kill. So good. Good thing he's not a cursed breathing anyone else besides our Chocobo, who we really don't need to be alive. It's going to take him on one hit, most likely. Oh, he hit Noel, which is kind of dumb. That's fine. Yeah, keep continuing to attack them, or our Chocobo. That's perfectly fine with me there. Let's continue doing that. That's a great idea. It'll... Oh, beautiful. He actually completely missed that all the way out there. And now he's staggered, so pretty easy takedown in my opinion. And we got ourselves his Monster Crystal, which is kind of cool. Potent Essence, which is kind of nice as well. All luxury type items, I guess. Where is that taking us? Is this going to switch? Something's going to switch. Something has to switch here and allow us to continue. Why is nothing switching? That's... everything's confusing me, I guess. Again. What is over this way, man? I don't know. Well, if I fall off here, then I fall off. It's not a big deal. I do want to explore over here by the stairs. This is going to change in like 2 seconds. I'm going to fall off and die, which is fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be able to get over the stairway here, which I thought switched. But anyways, let's go back over this way. I think I'm going to... Am I going to fall and kill myself? I might as well fall and just see what happens anyway. Okay. Let's try this one more time here. Do I want to keep this blue? Honestly, let's actually switch this back to red and see what this will allow us to do. I I swore for some reason you had to change it back like the cutscene wanted you to, and that would do something, but if it's not going to switch these stairs into the right position for us, it's not going to matter what we do. But we'll see if this switches to where we want. So please hurry up and allow me to do that. Please, please, please. Let's see where it switches. Man, puzzle time is not fun time. Alright, so that's just not going to switch at all then? Okay, that's fine. So let's switch this back to blue, and let's actually travel all the way south again. And then see if we can try this one more time here for ourselves. Alright, we're supposed to head up these stairs. And then from there we have to travel back south, which is exactly what we did. I don't exactly know what we did wrong per se, but we'll find out nonetheless. I think this is the way we're supposed to go. It's the only way that I know to go. So let's actually do that. Yeah, I don't actually care for fighting you guys. And of course I got the nice quick switch out of it. Oh, that's beauty. Okay. So let's try this again. Do I have to wait for a second switch here? Maybe we actually have to wait for another switch. We can't make this jump now. We're stuck in the middle. That kind of sucks. Let's travel all the way back and see if that is the right one. Or that's the right decision. Now it's got me thinking, and that's, you know, that could be just as good as it is bad. You know how thinking and I contend well together.